Have you ever felt like your emotions were a roller coaster you just couldn't get off? One moment you're on top of the world, and the next you're spiraling down into anxiety or frustration. It's exhausting, right? What if I told you that two of the most ancient tools available to humanity, philosophy and prayer, hold the keys to not just managing but truly mastering your emotional world? It's not about suppressing what you feel. It's about understanding it, guiding it, and transforming it into a source of strength. Stick with me, because today we're diving deep into how you can achieve emotional freedom and build unshakable inner peace. Let's start with philosophy, specifically Stoicism. Now, don't let the word philosophy intimidate you. Stoicism is incredibly practical. Think of it as a mental operating system for thriving in a chaotic world. The core idea is simple. We can't control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. That traffic jam isn't inherently bad. It's our judgment, this is a disaster, I'm going to be late." That creates the stress. So, how do we apply this? Let's use a real-life example. Imagine your boss criticizes your work in front of your colleagues. Your immediate reaction might be anger, embarrassment, or shame. A Stoic approach invites you to pause. Instead of reacting, you reflect. First, separate the event from your judgment. The event is, my boss gave me feedback. The judgment is, I'm a failure. Everyone thinks I'm incompetent. To see the difference, the event is neutral. The judgment is where the pain comes from. The next step is to challenge that judgment. Is it really true that one piece of criticism makes you a total failure? Of course not. Maybe the feedback was valid and can help you improve. Maybe your boss was having a bad day. The point is, you have the power to choose a more constructive interpretation. You could reframe it as, this is a learning opportunity. What can I take from this to get better? This shift in perspective doesn't magically make the situation pleasant, but it does strip it of its power to ruin your day and your self-esteem. This is what the Stoics call the dichotomy of control. Focus only on what's within your power. Your thoughts, your judgments, and your actions. Let go of everything else. It's a superpower. Another powerful Stoic exercise is called negative visualization. This sounds grim, but it's actually a recipe for gratitude. Spend a few moments each morning thinking about what your life would be like if you lost the things you cherish: your health, your loved ones, your job. The goal isn't to be morbid, it's to stop taking things for granted. When you open your eyes and realize you still have all these wonderful things, you're filled with a profound sense of appreciation. This practice inoculates you against the fear of loss and makes you more resilient when challenges do arise. It helps you value the present moment, which is the only moment we truly have. So, Stoicism gives us the mental framework, the logic to re-engineer our emotional responses. But what about the heart? What about the feelings that seem to bypass logic altogether? This is where prayer comes in. Prayer, in this context, isn't limited to one religion or belief system. It's the act of connecting with something larger than yourself. Whether you call it God, the universe, a higher power, or simply the deepest part of your own consciousness. It's about surrender and trust. While philosophy helps us control what we can, prayer helps us find peace with what we can't. Think back to that traffic jam. You've used Stoicism to reframe your thoughts and avoid anger, but you're still stuck. You still can't control the cars in front of you. This is a perfect moment for prayer. It can be as simple as saying, "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change." This isn't about asking for the traffic to magically disappear. It's about releasing your desperate need for control. It's an act of handing over your anxiety to that higher power, trusting that everything will be okay, even if it's not on your preferred schedule. This act of surrender is incredibly powerful for managing anxiety. Anxiety often stems from trying to control the uncontrollable future. We play out endless what-if scenarios in our minds. Prayer interrupts this cycle. It shifts your focus from fearful projection to faithful presence. By regularly turning over your worries, you train your mind to stop carrying burdens that aren't yours to carry. You learn to trust that you will be given the strength to handle whatever comes your way when it actually arrives, not a moment before. Furthermore, prayer can cultivate powerful emotions like gratitude, compassion, and love. A simple gratitude prayer where you list the things you're thankful for can completely change your emotional state. When you're actively feeling grateful, it's very difficult to simultaneously feel angry or resentful. Similarly, praying for the well-being of others, even people who have wronged you, is a transformative practice. It softens the heart and dissolves bitterness, freeing up immense emotional energy. It helps you see the shared humanity in everyone, which fosters connection and reduces feelings of isolation. Now, let's talk about how to integrate these two powerful tools into a daily practice. They aren't separate. They're two sides of the same coin. They work together beautifully. Your morning routine is the perfect place to start. Before you even check your phone, take 5 minutes. Begin with the Stoic practice of negative visualization. Briefly consider the loss of something you value, then feel the rush of gratitude that it's still here. Then, transition into prayer. Express that gratitude. Ask for the wisdom to know the difference between what you can and cannot control. Ask for the strength to act virtuously and the peace to accept the rest. You've just set a powerful emotional tone for your entire day. Throughout the day, use Stoic principles as your first line of defense. When a challenge arises, a frustrating email, a difficult conversation, breathe, identify the external event and your internal judgment. Challenge that judgment. Choose a more rational, virtuous response. This is your active, logical tool. But when you feel overwhelmed, when logic isn't enough, that's your cue to turn to prayer. Step away for a moment. Find a quiet space, even if it's just a bathroom stall or your car. Close your eyes and surrender the feeling. Say, I can't handle this alone. I'm releasing this anxiety. I trust that I will be okay. This is your surrender tool, your source of comfort and deep peace. In the evening, before bed, practice a Stoic-inspired review of your day. The philosopher Seneca recommended asking yourself 3 questions. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What could I have done differently? This isn't about self-criticism, it's about self-correction and learning. It's about acknowledging your progress. Then, end your day with a prayer of gratitude. Thank your higher power for the lessons of the day, for the good and the bad, and for the opportunity to try again tomorrow. This closes the loop and prepares you for a restful night's sleep, free from the day's emotional baggage. Combining philosophy and prayer is about creating a holistic system for your inner world. Philosophy is the architect, drawing up the blueprints for a strong, resilient mind. Prayer is the artist, filling that structure with warmth, compassion, and soul. One gives you control, the other gives you the wisdom to surrender. One strengthens your mind, the other opens your heart. Together, they create a balanced and powerful approach to emotional mastery. This isn't an overnight fix. It's a practice, a daily commitment to your own well-being. There will be days when you forget. There will be days when your old emotional habits get the best of you. That's okay. The key is to be compassionate with yourself and just come back to the practice. Every time you pause before reacting, every time you choose gratitude over grievance, every time you surrender a worry in prayer, you are rewiring your brain. You are building new neural pathways. You are becoming the calm, centered, and resilient person you were always meant to be. You are not your emotions. You are the one who experiences them. And with these tools, you can become the one who guides them. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope this has given you some practical tools you can start using right away to find more peace and control in your life. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content on living a more intentional and fulfilling life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you use philosophy or prayer in your own life? What works for you? Let's continue the conversation down there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.